Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hot 70. Hot. Ready.
Shotgun handoff to a body conduct. Nice comeback to the right sideline. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, you get some serious yards on the table.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Working on first down. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Running for the marker on second. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this third down play.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds a man right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
60 Cardinals, 60 Vikings, 60.
He's going to throw it. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, kid, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens force the turnover on the first series of this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Down. Black, 95. Ready.
They'll go again here with Tootin. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a long, so it's going to be 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Drill green. Ready?
3rd down from the gun. His first throw is an interception. The LSU rookie with the pick. And the Bengals have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
1st down, play action. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. He's dropping back to throw. Brought in right side. Has room inside the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Hits him on the out route. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Ready.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Let's go now. 18, pioneer.
Setting up to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's a throw. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Ravens will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Finds his running back. This is Bashul Tutu. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter. Ravens in possession. They're looking at first down here. Back to throw. He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Street. Ready?
Dropping back to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
6. Go. Let go.
ETN. push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
Here we go.
They go to him again. And he will knock it in. The defense holds. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's third and goal.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Gonna keep this one and go. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Extra point attempt coming up. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. They put Mooney in motion right. They'll throw to start the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Escapes the pocket. And they get to him again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first two plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a fourth down, it's back to first. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it first and 10. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Ready?
Throwing again on second. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Down. 10 black. Black shot. Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, he found the route he wanted pretty quickly, Brock, but maybe, I don't know, he telegraphed who he wanted a little too much because that defender sure got there just as the ball arrived to force it loose.
Yeah, this is one of those tough moments as an analyst, right? Because you're right, offensively didn't get the job done, but I'm going to give a gold star to the defense. Anytime you make contact and you disrupt that pass, that's a job well done defensively.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
Okay, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
18, 5 years.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kyer Elam makes the play. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick six. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
19, 18.
They're going play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Traffic, crack all 80. Cut 19, cut 19.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. They go to punt on 4th down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On the set.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Here's the snap on 4th. Pass complete, screenplay. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hut. Hut, hut.
Has him on the quick hitter. Down the left sideline he goes. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumps early looking to block that kick. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Come on.
A give up the gut to Abani Kanda. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Down. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Back to throw. And that one's incomplete for now. He brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
He's got it at the 24. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
On the set.
So 1st down from the 41.
Ready.
Tootin gets it from the gun. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Cut.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here we go. 30, cluster, 6.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Ready.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he's going to be forced out, but a nice gain before he was on what's going to be the final play of this second quarter. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
On the double.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 50, green. Shot, 17. Blue striker. Claws, 10. Hut, hut.
Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Drill, 52. Set.
He'll work against the blitz. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Claws right. Blue, 32. Set.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Green jack. Ready, ready. Red, 45. White.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends the lead to 20.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Bonnie Conda now up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they shove him out before he can get upfield. 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Panther 60, Panther, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. This is a heater going deep. They connect on the deep shot. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Here's Luke for the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead.
Bengals 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Abani Conda. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Running once more with Abani Conda. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 4 yards to the pickup that time, partner. They're set up closer. 4th and goal upcoming.
4th down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And they got home. Sent him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Right side, quick pass, complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st down, Ravens.
Set, ready. 45, white. Set.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
41, Bengals 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Got it. Ready.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Now this is a new concept. They are set up to punt on 2nd down. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Get it. Panther 11. Hawk 70. Hawk 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Here's the backup. First throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Okay, that was his quarterback's first interception, and you know what? I don't remember my first, or maybe I do. Every last detail of Chad Cota picking off a little corner route as I was trying to sprint out, and instead of throwing it away, I forced it in. Yeah, this guy's going to remember this one as well.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set.
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Ravens continue adding on to that lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On the ground, Avani Conda. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Pass play coming here. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens get it back on the final play of the quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So 1st down from the 41.
Let's go. Hi.
Inside give here for Tootin. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Let's go. Ready.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And that is Caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens throwing 6 more on the blowout. Here's Luke for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Ravens tack on 7 more to their lead.
Bengals 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Absolutely fires this one right side. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
1-yard gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready.
Tootin headed left. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Ready, set. Practice, stay.
3rd down.
Ready.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Panther. Ready.
Here's Avani Conda. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
Get it. Go.
Throwing with Avani Conda on the ground. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was taken down.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D-tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Here we go. Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressive-ness from this defense.
The line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the Bengals' 21-yard line.
You, yellow.
That's completed out to the right. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Here's Luke for the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Bengals 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On the set.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Abanikanda. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try.
He was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
68, go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Ravens nearing their first win of the season. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Hand off to Tootin. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Here we go. Black shot.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens running them out of the building. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent in through the lane. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
69, Bengals 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. You gotta keep moving quick here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Now again to Abanikanda. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Forced out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape, not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. Trying to push deep downfield. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Okay, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up fourth down.